This episode of Against the Odds is brought to you by Card Kingdom. To pick up the deck and support the show, follow the link in the description box down below. Hello everyone, it's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time for another edition of Against the Odds. So last week, on our Against the Odds poll, it was High Priest of Penance coming out on top. So today, we are heading to Modern to see if we can build a deck around High Priest's ability to destroy any non-land permanent when it's damaged. So the end result is a deck I'm calling Mardu High Priest Humans. Got some human synergies, but really, it's looking to embrace the power of High Priest as a way to just repeatedly blow up any non-land in our opponent's deck, and then hopefully use it and the rest of our humans to actually kill our opponent. So a quick reminder before we break down Mardu High Priest Humans for Modern. If you enjoy this deck, and you enjoy Against the Odds in general, it would be amazing of you if you could take a second, click that subscribe button down at the bottom of your screen. It's a great way to support the channel and the site for free. So let's talk some High Priest of Penance, starting with the High Priest itself. So High Priest, you get a 2-mana 1/1 with a pretty unique ability. Whenever it is dealt damage, you can destroy a non-land permanent. So on one hand, you can just play High Priest, leave it on the battlefield. If your opponent attacks into it, you can chump block and then destroy your opponent's best thing. However, we are trying to actually build around this effect. So to really make High Priest of Penance into the focal point of our deck, we need to do two things. First off, since High Priest is only a 1/1, that means literally any amount of damage it takes is going to kill it. So we need a way to get around that problem. And then secondly, we can't just trust that our opponent's going to attack into our High Priest. We need a way to make sure that we can damage our own High Priest to turn it into this like machine gun destructor of our opponent's non-land. So how do we go about doing this? And our main plan involves some human synergies, since High Priest of Penance itself is a human. So step one to really go deep with High Priest is to grow our High Priest. And we're not looking to make High Priest huge. Really, we're looking to get it to like 2 toughness, in the best case scenario 3 toughness, and that's all we really need to really destroy our opponent with High Priest of Penance. So for this, we have Metallic Mimic and also Thalia's Lieutenant, both of which just put a counter on our High Priest. If we get down Metallic Mimic first, High Priest enters with a counter, so it's a 2/2. Thalia's Lieutenant, kind of like a reverse Metallic Mimic. It comes down after High Priest, puts a counter on all humans, which includes High Priest of Penance. So these cards, they grow the rest of our team as well and give us a plan to actually kill our opponent, which is important in Modern. There are decks that don't really have permanents on the battlefield, which is one of the drawbacks of High Priest. If you run into a deck like Storm, they don't really care about you destroying their non-land permanents because they don't really play many non-land permanents. So they can win without any non-land permanents on the battlefield. So we also want to have a clock where we can kill our opponent. But the main purpose of Metallic Mimic, Thalia's Lieutenant, is to get our High Priest of Penance up to 2 toughness. Because once we get High Priest to 2 toughness, that's where our deck gets to do some really fun things with Cunning Spark Mage and maybe my favorite card in this entire deck, Icatan Javelineers. So Cunning Spark Mage, pretty straightforward combo with High Priest of Penance. We can tap it to deal a damage to a creature or player, even comes down with haste, so we can use it right away and we don't have to wait for it to be unsummoning sick. So if we can get our High Priest up to 2 toughness with our Metallic Mimic, with our Thalia's Lieutenant, then Cunning Spark Mage every single turn can just ping our High Priest. Our High Priest survives, also kills our opponent's best non-land permanent. So we kill their Karn, their Teferi, their Tarmogoyf, whatever huge problematic thing. Artifacts and enchantments as well. We can blow up Daybreak Chord against Boggles. There's so many things we can hit in so many matchups. So that's kind of combo number 1. Icatan Javelineers might not look like much, but it's basically a one-shot pinger. And even though we have an old version here, it has been updated so it is a human soldier. So it does work with the tribal theme of our deck, as does Cunning Spark Mage, which is also a human. So Javelineers is just a 1/1, but it enters with a Javelin counter that we can tap it, remove that counter, ping something for 1 damage. So this can come down on turn 1, High Priest come down on turn 2, we have an unsummoning 6 Javelineers, we throw our Javelin at the High Priest of Penance and blow up our opponent's best thing. So these are our ways to repeatedly damage our High Priest of Penance to blow up our opponent's stuff. And of course, these cards have some value in other matchups as well. Sometimes our opponent's playing a lot of X1 creatures and we could just shoot them down. So that's a nice benefit as well. So that's kind of the main combo of our deck. Grow our High Priest, ping our High Priest, blow up all of our opponent's stuff. Then we have some ways to find our High Priest of Penance. Dark Confidant, Militia Bugler, just help us churn through our deck. We only have 4 copies of High Priest. We have 8 copies, I guess, of things that can ping High Priest, although Cunning Spark Mage is the best of the bunch. But our deck is cheap. Almost everything is 1 or 2 mana. We have very few 3-drops. So Dark Confidant just keeps us churning through our deck to find our combo pieces. Militia Bugler digs through our deck to find High Priest of Penance, or it can find our Cunning Spark Mage. Javelineers as a backup. So these just help us assemble our combo consistently, while also being human. So they work with Metallic Mimic. They work with all of our other human payoffs. Then we have some more humans to protect our High Priest of Penance. Kai'Sail Freebooter comes down, gets rid of a removal spell that could kill our High Priest. So High Priest is kind of interesting because it's naturally resistant to damage-based removal. Our opponent can kill it with a Lightning Bolt, but there's a high cost to that because when they damage it with Lightning Bolt, yes, High Priest dies, but we get to blow up their best thing. But we do want to protect it from things like Path to Exile, for example, which kill it without any value. Assassin's Trophy, Kai'Sail Freebooter helps there. Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, takes advantage of the fact that we have very few non-creatures in this deck, and it's kind of a necessary evil for the matchups where High Priest is bad. We were talking about Storm, for example, doesn't really play non-land permanents, so they don't really care about High Priest. Thalia gives us a card, along with Freebooter too, that actually makes our deck have some slight chance in those spell-based matchups where a High Priest just is kind of a 1/1 for 2, which isn't all that exciting. Otherwise, Aether Vial lets us do some really explosive things. If we have 3 mana but an Aether Vial, we can like Vial in the High Priest and then use our mana to cast Cunning Spark Mage to start destroying things right away. Just helps us accelerate out our combo pieces a little bit quicker. And then Champion of the Parish, it doesn't really directly work with High Priest, but this is our way to kill our opponent after we blow up all their stuff with High Priest. We do want to actually have a way to close out the game quickly, and since everything else in our deck is humans, including High Priest of Penance, if we can play Champion on turn 1, it's going to quickly grow into a 4/4, a 5/5, a 6/6. So if we can use our combo to just clear blockers and things out of the way, our Champion of the Parish can close out the game and let us pick up the win. Mana base wise, Vault of the Archangel, kind of cute in this deck. It can just gain us a bunch of life, but the main combo is it's really sweet with Icatan Javelineers and Cunning Spark Mage, because if we can give those creatures Death Touch, when we ping something, it's going to kill it right away. So if we don't have our High Priest of Penance, this is a way we can repeatedly use Cunning Spark Mage and one-shot use Icatan Javelineers to kill our opponent's best creature with just 1 damage. Cavern of Souls just makes our humans uncounterable, some fetch lands to fix our mana, a bunch of shock lands, concealed courtyard, some basic lands in the sideboard for kind of combo-y matchups. Kemball really good at stopping our opponent from KCI comboing us, Storm comboing us, because our opponent's getting drained out of the game as they're kind of casting all their spells in a turn. Sin Collector, a Duress on a stick, also both of these humans. Surgical Extraction for combo decks, Damping Sphere for Tron and decks like Storm and KCI, Collector Brutality, Path to Exile, Wear Tear give us some more removal, Auriok Champion, a human that's really good against aggro, with protection from red, gains us life against decks like Burn. Gideon Ally of Zendikar is mostly in the deck as a way to have a kind of repeatable card advantage engine with the tokens against control, but we can also just play it and emblem it, and it's another way we can get our High Priest of Penance up to 2 toughness to enable our combo. And that is Mardu High Priest Humans for Modern. And that's our Against Odds deck for this week. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the gameplay, and I'll be back in a bit with a wrap-up. Alright, Against Odds time. We are playing some Fallen Empires in Modern. Mardu High Priest, but we have no lands, so ship it. This is the awkwardest. Alright, well, we got a High Priest. Our mana is not good. Not even a little good, but we'll see. Plains for our opponent. And passes. I think Plains is the least threatening basic land. Unless it's followed by a blue... Whoa! Alright. Suppression Field. Well, High Priest is going to be hilarious if we get it going. So we draw Aether Vial. This is kind of annoying for us. Yeah, I guess we just Metallic Mimic on human. Ugh, our man is so sketchy. This one Vault of the Archangel is gonna ruin our day. Bone it. Plains. Phyrexian Unlife. Alright. And passes. Plains. Fetch land. Oh my god almighty. Well, let's freeboot. Solemnity, Unlife, Path to Exile. They are trying to just lock the door shut now, aren't they? Well, I guess we take Solemnity. Worst case, this might make our opponent path our freebooter, and then we get to get white mana and are happy. We still need a way to ping our stuff eventually. We have the High Priest if we can ever cast it. Opponent. Alright, there's the path. Thank goodness. So now we get white mana. We're getting closer ever so slowly. Here's the Solemnity. Well, we can blow all this stuff up. It is possible. With the help of our... Can't have counters. So thank you, Magic Online. I was wondering, like, could my lands get a counter? But the answer is clear. Concealed Courtyard. Well, okay. So, we play Ether Vial. We hit our opponent. Well, this is going to be a test of the Priest. Down to 16. Well, I mean, yeah. Play High Priest. Oh my god, it can't have counters. Oh no. Oh no, life is so bad. Oh. Oh, I wasn't thinking that Solemnity just ruins our entire plan. Well, that's going to make things harder. And Ether Vial also cannot have counters. Solemnity is not... now I remember why I like playing Solemnity. It just totally wrecked people. This is the worst hand ever against Solemnity. Oh, Lord Almighty. Have mercy. Opponent. Sigil of the Empty Throne. Alright, that's going to kill us. Ether Vial. How about a counter? Nope. Well, there's Marsh Flats. Go attacking. Oh, this Solemnity just accidentally ruins our day. Well, play a Champion of the Parish. And we need to get red mana with this. Play a Champion of the Parish. Pass the turn. I mean, I guess the only good news is we are going to be able to gain life with Vault of the Archangel. So we're not just straight up dead. Ruined Halo. Makes it orc. Names Champion of the Parish. So, well, okay. So now we need to crack this. We can't actually gain life because of Suppression Field. Man, this is bad in all kinds of ways. Get a Sacred Foundry. Alright, so step one is we need to find a way to ping this High Priest, and it's just Cunning Spark Mage. Concealed Courtyard. This costs, what, $1 million? Yeah, pretty much $1 million. Well, run out Thales Lieutenant. I think we're just dead. This just, like, unintentionally ruins our day. I'm not sure how we can get out of this. Opponent. Phyrexian Unlife. Makes an Angel. Yeah, this is a pretty hard lock at the moment. Opponent gets in. Yeah, Solemnity. That's kind of cheating against our deck. Oh, it shuts down so much of our plan. Opponent passes. Ether Vial. Sure, take up. High Priest, and we will scoop it up. Well, that did not go as planned. Our deck would have been doing fine if it wasn't for... if it wasn't for all that Solemnity stuff. So we're going to bring in 2 Wear Tears. We're going to go down Militia Bugler. We're going to go down... We also had pretty rough mana to get things started. Surgical meh. Chemball could actually be fine. They are playing a lot of non-creature spells. Chemball, but how do we make room is the problem. Maybe we just go down Champion of Parish. 2-drop Tribal. Champion doesn't do anything through Solemnity anyway. Alright, let's try it like that. Solemnity, Solemnity, Solemnity. That only shuts down, like, the entirety of our deck. Not even a little bit, just, like, all of it, every bit. Alright, we get to play first. Boy, we cannot draw land to save our life, can we? Well, I mean, I think we're going to keep this. We desperately need to draw land, but we have both of our Wear Tears, which seems like our best sideboard card. And we got a Chemball, too. Like, this hand's fine as long as we draw land. Preferably a black source, or a fetch land to get a black source. Plains for our opponent. And passes. Land. Alright, well, Ether Vial. If we're not going to draw land, Ether Vial, since we can kill Solemnity, could be good. Nykthos. Suppression Field. Yup. Well, land. Take up Vial. Heading for 2. Ugh. Alright, pass the turn. Well, we can tear the Suppression Field and then crack our Marsh Flats. I think that's our plan. Opponent. Passing. Alright, so tear Suppression Field. Crack Marsh Flats. Grab a Blood Crypt. Tapped. Untap. Take up Vial. I think we just Dark Confidant. Pass the turn. Leave it up the ability to Vial in another Dark Confidant. Plains for our opponent. High Priest. If we get our plan going, High Priest is insane because it blows up any non-land. It's not restricted to creatures. So we can blow up this jank if we get to it. Opponent names Thalia's Lieutenant. Alright. I mean, that's fine. We can Vial it in if we want to anyway. Although we're just going to Vial in another Dark Confidant. Draw some cards. Let's leave Vial on 2. Come on, Bob. Godless Shrine. That's fine. Freebooter Javelineers. Alright, go to combat. Attack. Hit our opponent. Godless Shrine. Untapped. Chemball. And then we'll just draw step this Freebooter. Well, we're not priesting at the moment, but... Alright, opponent pass Chemball. That's fine. We will grab a Plains. Put a Freebooter into play. Ruined Halo, Journey into Nowhere. 2 Entreat Angels. Good. Alright, well. We will take Journey to Nowhere. Since our opponent pathed, they actually can't cast a Ruined Halo here. Come on, Bobs. Be good. So keep Vial on 3. Or on 2. Bob. There's a High Priest. Well, play Ether Vial. Play Metallic Mimic on human. Play Javelineers, which is a human. And now we're set. We are set for High Priest action. Unfortunately, our opponent's kind of dying, so we're not going to get as much value as we wanted. But we got our Javelineers with the sweet counter. There's Ruined Halo. Opponent. Name's Bob. Yup. Well, I mean, it's High Priest time. High Priest. Untap. So, let's see. Vial, stay on 2. Vial, tick up to 1. Dark Confidant. Plains. Dark Confidant. High Priest and Spark Mage. Well. Let's have some fun. So, step 1. Ping our High Priest. Kill Ruined Halo. Then we Vial and Thalia's Lieutenant. Counters on the dorks. Then we Cunning Spark Mage. Cunning Spark Mage. Ping High Priest. Combo. Get out of here, Nevermore. Yes. Combat. Attack. I think we kill our opponent and we got to High Priest. Yes. High Priest coming through. Technically, we went a little overkill, but those Dark Confidants would not have dealt damage if we did not High Priest, so they did their job. That was a High Priest doing High Priest things. Alright, let's run it back. Okay. This hand seems pretty good. We got a High Priest. We got an Ether Vial. We don't have a Pumper Ping yet, but we got it. We do have a Wear Tear. We can deal with this. Yeah, we'll keep. What do you got, opponent? Plains and passes. Well, let's just Concealed Courtyard and Ether Vial. Pass the turn. Opponent. Flagstones. And passes. Alright, so take up Ether Vial. Play Marsh Flats. Crack Marsh Flats. Grab a Sacred Foundry. Untapped. And let's just Thalia. Pass the turn. Nykthos. And Ruined Halo. Sure. I mean, now we just need ways to ping and pump our priest. Opponent chooses Thalia. Well, take up Vial. To 2. Another Thalia. Play Vault of the Archangel. Run out Chemball. Pass the turn. And no sense in attacking. Plains. Opponent. Ruined Halo. They just keep coming. So many Ruined Halos. Well, our priest can take care of them. Our priest can take care of him if we get to it. Opponent passes. Do we want a Violent Priest? We don't have a way to ping it yet. Let's just wait. Vial stays. Alright. Godless Shrine tapped. Pass the turn. We're doing a good job of drawing duplicate legends. Plains for our opponent. And Sigil. Well, we probably got to kill that, unfortunately. Yeah, we will tear it. Untap. Come on, way to damage priest. Vial stay the same. Ooh, that is Cunning Spark Mage. Okay. So, interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, let's play Cunning Spark Mage. Pass the turn. This gives us a chance to kill something with priest if we have to. Otherwise, we can wait. And if we can find a way to pump our priest, then we just have, the repeatable sniperness. Well, this could be worse. Opponent actually only gets 1 angel? 2 angels? 3 angels. Yikes. Alright. Well, Well, I guess we do put our priest into play. Ping our opponent. Untap. Vial gonna stay the same. Javelineers. Well, get in with our High Priest. Opponent takes it. Play Javelineers. Pass the turn. We're probably going to have to kill our priest here. I don't think we can take 12. Oh, it's so much better if we can draw anything to pump our priest. Actually, drawing a land is kind of sweet as well because we can give Spark Mage and Javelineer's Death Touch. Opponent. Solemnity. Alright. No counters allowed. Well, now we might as well kill our priest because we can't put counters on it anyway. Opponent gets in. Well, ping our priest. Kill an angel. So now we really just want a land. If we draw a land, we can deal with these angels. Another High Priest is fine too. Opponent passes. Vial gonna stay the same. Come on, untap land. High Priest is fine. Get it with Javelineer. Pass the turn. So now I guess we High Priest kill another angel? I guess we could High Priest kill Solemnity. Flagstones. Legend rules. Tutors. Yep, gets a plains. Starfield of Nyx. That's interesting. Okay. Opponent. Goes attacking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. Well, I think we do not kill an angel. Take 8. Put a High Priest into play. Ping our opponent. Untap. I think land is still our best draw. Ether Vial, no. Javelin Ears. So 1, we can't win this turn. And our opponent's gonna get back a Sigil? Huh. We really needed a land for several turns here. Well, go to combat. Hit our opponent for 2. Down to 4. Play Javelin Ears. Pass the turn. Alright. Starfield. Gets back Sigil. Okay. Opponent. Combat. Land. Phyrexian Unlife. Makes an angel. Yup. Wait, does this mean we win? Okay. I think this means we win! Thanks to High Priest! Opponent. High Priest is gonna win this game! It's doing it! Opponent gets in, yes. Yes, we take it. Down to 5. Well, now we just Spark Mage, High Priest, kill Unlife, untap, Vial stays the same. Now we ping our opponent for 1. Oh, the High Priest win! It worked! It worked. Well, that was pretty good, and I gotta say, I think that High Priest was really the savior. If you're looking at what was going on here, there's cards. Sure, you could have something that destroys an enchantment or whatever, but as far as humans go and creatures go, High Priest was doing something nothing else in the game of Magic, or at least in the modern format, would do. So that was a win that was actually 100% attributable to High Priest. Blowing up that Phyrexian Unlife, our opponent had us hard locked. We had already used one of our 2 wear tears. We were in trouble. We were in all kinds of trouble, but High Priest coming through, taking the penance. Sweet. Whew. All right. Against the odds time, we are playing some Mardu human High Priest stuff in Modern. And this hand actually looks pretty reasonable. I mean, if it's Storm, yeah, that's kind of rough. But we have High Priest, we have Cunning Spark Mage, we have Metallic Mimic to make High Priest survive. So this is kind of the start we are looking for. Although, if it's Storm, then I don't know what High Priest is going to be blowing up. That's one of the downsides if you run into a creature-free deck. Alright, so Concealed Courtyard and Champion. Pass the turn. Opponent. Crack Scalding Tarn. Ooh, Hollowed Fountain. Well, not Storm. Looks like Control. Island. Serum Visions. Alright. Well, we'll see. We'll see. High Priest killing like a Teferi would be sweet. Opponent. Passes. Well, let's Concealed Courtyard. Play Kite Sail. Grow Champion. Target our opponent. Oh my god, the Cryptics. Okay, well, we will take... Look at that hand. Alright, their hand is 3 Cryptics and 2 Paths. Alright. Well, good luck to us. Okay. Well, get him a champion. I guess the good news is if our opponent starts pathing things, we get lands. That's something. And they left a card on top. If it's Terminus, Well, at least it's not a land. Alright, there's a path. Well, we will grab a plains. Ether Vial would be good here. Opponent, mountain. Kills our champion. Yup. And passes. We draw. Blood Crypt. Cryptic Path. Alright, so... We'll play Marsh Flats. Crack Marsh Flats. Grab a... Plains. Play Metallic Mimic. On human. Play High Priest of Penance. Pass the turn. So we got nothing to blow up, but we are set up to start blowing up things. We would like our opponent to use this path. Ugh. Alright. Opponent. Passing. That's interesting. Well, go to combat. Attack. See what our opponent does. Opponent takes it down to 16. They still have a path. Well, let's... Dark Confidant. Opponent's gonna counter. Hallowed Fountain, untapped. Yup. Counters, draws. A Blood Crypt, untapped. Run out Militia Bugler. Get a... Ooh, so many options. Yeah, I guess we just take Thalia's Lieutenant. Pass the turn. Opponent. Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Well, go to combat. Attack. Opponent. Path's Bugler. Well, grab a Swamp. Hit our opponent. Down to 7. Play Javelineer. And... yeah, let's pass. Opponent. Cryptic number 2. Bounce draw. Untaps. Serum Visions. Well, I don't know. Can we finish this out? Top, bottom. Serum Visions. Bottom. Field of Ruin. Does not have Cryptic mana, though. Lightning Helix on Javelineers. Yup. Opponent passes. Well, let's play them all. Play Vault of the Archangel. Play High Priest of Penance. Opponent paths. Get a plains. Play Cunning Spark Mage. Play Thalia's Lieutenant. Alright, pass the turn. Opponent is back up to 10. Last card's a Cryptic, we know that. We have any non-lands they play covered. We have the combo. Steam Vents, tapped. Opponent, passing. Well, Cunning Spark Mage you. Untap. Go to combat. Alright, there's the Cryptic. Well, lifelink, ping you, gain a life. Pass the turn. Opponent, untaps. Come on, no sweepers, no sweepers. Plays a land. Last card. Teferi. Draws. Oh, man. Oh, please. Please, High Priest. Take it home. Take it home. Untaps. Yup. Well. Spark Mage, High Priest. Kill Teferi. Combo. Jeez, do we play Thalia? High Priest doing work. That is a Teferi down. The problem is a sweeper. I guess we don't. But we want a 2-turn clock. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess we do. Play Thalia. Grow Thalia's Lieutenant. Go to combat. Attack. Gain some life. Opponent down to 4. Alright, opponent, you better draw a sweeper this turn. Are we going to pull this off? High Priest? Taking down Teferi? Even in the matchups where it doesn't feel like it's that good. Alright, no lands. We already got so many lands it doesn't matter. Opponent thins their deck. They need a top deck or they're dead. They need a top deck. They need something. High Priest taking down the Teferi. Come on, no sweepers. No sweepers. No sweepers. Scoop them up. High Priest, too good. Too good for Teferi. What are the chances? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? High Priest just taking down the best planeswalker in Magic. The funny thing is, if it was any other card, it wouldn't have worked. Like, yes, we do have some normal human stuff, but High Priest is doing stuff that nothing else does, and it's pretty effective. Like, it is a pretty big deal that High Priest is killing Teferi. Like, what else is going to kill a Teferi? That Teferi would have drawn cards, would have found a sweeper, we would have lost. It is pretty impressive what what this High Priest has been doing, I gotta say. Alright, against control, Brutality is a duress, Sin Collector is a duress, Gideon as a repeatable threat. The question's gonna be, can we cut some of the High Priest pieces? Like, the problem is, our opponent doesn't actually have that many targets. We sniped a Teferi, which was great, but there's not actually that much that we're gonna do with, like, maybe we just go down Javelineers. I like Javelineers, I really do, but maybe we just go with Cunning Spark Mage as our way to ping our High Priest of Penance. Kemble also seems reasonable, as does Surgical. Maybe we like go up Surgicals, and maybe Kemble's not worth it. Let's go down one Spark Mage too. I actually think this is not the most ideal High Priest matchup. It worked out great in round 1, and I'm really glad it did, but in reality, they just don't have that many non-lands. And High Priest really needs non-lands. But we will take the win. We will certainly take that win. Our surprise High Priest Teferi snipage. I got him, I guess. Ooh, okay. I like this hand primarily because it has Ether Vial, and Ether Vial does kind of stop all the counters. We should probably be playing Cavern of Souls, honestly. Let's Concealed Courtyard and Ether Vial. Pass the turn. Yeah, we probably should be playing Cavern. Oops. Well, we keep our costs down a bit. Little budget friendly. Opponent, Steam Vents tapped. Hallowed Fountain untapped. And there's the Iskanta. That would be a nice one for High Priest to take down. Well, Vial, taken up. Yep. Well, I mean, I guess we just champion Thalia's Lieutenant. Put a champion into play. Plains. Put a Thalia's Lieutenant into play. Put the pressure on. Here we come. Yup. Grow the Dorks. Pass the turn. Opponent. Iskanta. Mills Teferi. Tap land. And there's a Bolt. Yup. Opponent passes. Alright, well, Vial taken up. Marsh Flats. Well, I guess we Vial a Mimic on human. Play Marsh Flats. Crack Marsh Flats. Grab a Blood Crypt. Untapped. Bugler. Alright, opponent pass Thalia's Lieutenant. Grab a Plains. Go digging. Ugh, this is getting close to flipping. Well, this is interesting. I guess we gotta take High Priest. I mean, yeah, I guess we take High Priest. Okay, High Priest. It's a little weird when we could have taken Dark Confidant, but this is a way we could potentially get rid of Iskanta if our stuff resolves and we don't get blown out. Pass the turn. Opponent, Iskanta. Getting rid of Iskanta would be great. Mills of Land. Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Opponent. Passing. Alright, let's leave Vial on 2, I think. That's not the worst. Play Vault of the Archangel. Go to combat. Attack. Opponent. Takes their beats. Down to 10. Now let's play Cunning Spark Mage. There's the Cryptic. There's the Cryptic. Well, play High Priest. We got the pressure on, but is it enough? This Iskanta's gonna flip, which is very not good. Iskanta, Mills, flips. Opponent. Tapping. Untapping. Passing. Well, I mean, Vial. High Priest. Untap. Vial, staying the same. Go to combat. Attack. Path's Bugler. Alright. We'll get a land out of our deck. Helix's Mimic. Okay. Well, might as well gain some life. Opponent down to 9. Again, pass the turn. Man, if we can draw cards off this Bob, that would be nice. Helix, High Priest. We will not destroy. Opponent's only got one card. Man, if we can get some Bob cards. Ether Vial, Bob, untap. All right, Bob card achieved. That is good. Land. Vial on 2. More lands. Well, go to combat. Attack. Well, at least we got the lands out of the way. That is still good. Attack. Vault of the Archangel. Opponent down to 8. Concealed Courtyard. This would be a good turn for our opponent to whiff on his Kanta. To hit just like a counter spell or something. Kanta. Yeah. Path. Alright, so Bob's gonna die. Ugh! If only we could have got rid of that Kanta. Opponent. Oh, they have mono removal. Alright. Now we're probably done for. That's a lot of removal for our opponent to hit. And we've somehow drawn more lands than they have, which is not ideal. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, get in with High Priest. Down to 9. Yeah, definitely going to move a couple of caverns into the deck after this match. It seems like it's probably worth it. Tapped, pass the turn. Opponent, Kanta, more pass. Just infinite pass. Yeah, there's not really any way we can win from here, unfortunately. Flooded Strand. Opponent passes. Vial, staying the same. On 2. Oh my god. Oh goodness. Goodness gracious. Well, get in with High Priest. We're actually pretty close to the just scooping this up. Opponent pass. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I might get yelled at for an early scoop, but we literally can't win from here. There's no way we can come back from that position. Alright. Ew, that Kanta was bad. Run it back. We get to play first. Well, alright. We got no Ether Vial, but this is a fine hand. So, Concealed Courtyard. Champion. Pass the turn. Opponent. Flooded Strand. And passes. Well, Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Thalia's Lieutenant. Grow the Champion. Go attacking. Opponent. Down to 17. Pass the turn. Opponent cracks. Down to 16. Steam Vents. Tapped. Oh, come on. No Lightning Helix. No Lightning Helix. Field of Ruin. Alright, that's no Lightning Helix. A Braid. I mean, that is removal, but opponent's mana is not looking great. Opponent passes. Ha. Well, play the Plains. I mean, I guess we just Thalia's Lieutenant. It's not the greatest High Priest plan, but it's getting in damage. Opponent, down to 13. Pass the turn. Untaps. Finds the land, cracks the land. Mountain. Oh, geez, opponent's got it all. Every drip. Alright. We draw. Ether Vial. Well, that's a smidge on the late side. Play a High Priest. Not super confident we're going to get in 12 more points of damage this game, unfortunately. Opponent untaps. Hallowed Fountain. Tapped. And passes. Well, Vial taken up. Go to combat. Get in with High Priest. Hit our opponent. And yeah, I guess we pass. Opponent. Electrolyze. Yeah, that's a lot of removal. That is a lot. Opponent. Plains. There's Teferi. Draws with Teferi. And passes. Untaps. Leaving up that counter mana. Ether Vial. Up to 2. Land. Yeah, I think it's over. Play Cunning Spark Mage. Play Concealed Courtyard. Ether Vial. There's the removal. Alright, that does it. Alright. Against the odds time, we are playing some Mardu High Priest humans. And this is fine. I mean, we got a lot of 2-drops. I will say that for our deck. It is good at giving us 2-drops. I mean, our deck is almost all 2-drops anyway. So, Temple Garden, untapped. And, oh my god, slips. Alright, this will get fun. Well, play a Plains. Play Thalia. Step 1. At least Thalia slows our opponent down. This might be a rough one, though. Opponent. We don't really have removal. And I'm not sure we can grow a team big enough to outlast Boggles. Forest. Oh, Boggles. I mean, I guess High Priest is good at killing enchantments. That's probably our bet, actually, is find a High Priest. There's a High Priest. Well, play High Priest. Maybe this is our secret sauce. This is main deck enchantment removal. We have Athalia's Lieutenant. We just need a pinger. We need a pinger. If we find a pinger, this High Priest can beat Boggles. I think it can. Opponent. I mean, assuming they don't path it or something, which would be sad, but if they're pathing it, it's slowing them down a lot with this Thalia. So I think our dream draw is Javelineers. If we can Javelineers Thalia's Lieutenant, start killing enchantments with High Priest, and then we just need a repeatable pinger. And we should be able to just, like, hard lock enchantments. They don't have much removal. Temple Garden. Tapped. Opponent. Rankers. Yep. And I think if they attack, we block. No attacks. Alright, come on, deck. Bob. Well, let's freebooter. See what's in our opponent's hand. Ranker, Spirit Dancers, Ethereal Armor, Daybreak Coronet. Well, all of these are pretty bad. Well, I guess we take Daybreak Coronet. Pass the turn. I don't know. Not feeling good about where we're at now. Our opponent might be able to just overwhelm our High Priest. Rankers grows the Slippery Boggle. Ethereal Armor. That is a really big Slippery Boggle. Opponent attacks. Yeah, I think we're done. Well, alright, block here. Can we win if we do this? Yeah, I don't think we can win no matter what we do. Block with High Priest. Blow up an Ethereal Armor. Yep. Boggle is still super big. Oh, we were so close. Alright. Yeah, there's no way out. Jeez, we were close. That was close to what we wanted. We're not going to show our opponent what's up. Okay. Boggles. Ugh. Well, we can bring in Weredares. Maybe Kembles? It's really slow, but I mean, Kembles, I guess, can punish our opponent for playing enchantments. What do we cut? How do we do this? I mean, High Priest is by far our best way of dealing with enchantments. Maybe 3 Kembles is just too many. Let's go down a couple Kembles and probably go down a couple Javelineers. Like, pinging our High Priest is great, but it also does nothing in a lot of matchups. Alright, we'll keep this. This is a fine hand. We still don't have any real removal, though Wear Tear is nice. And Dark Confidant is potentially pretty helpful. So Conceal Courtyard, Ether Vial. Pass the turn. Opponent, Boggle, I'm sure. No Boggle. Oh, they're on the Spirit Dancer plan. We don't have a great answer for Spirit Dancer. Take up Vial. I'll play the Plains. Champion of the Parish. Dark Confidant. Pass the turn. Opponent, Windswept Heath. Cracks it. Plains. And it is the Spirit Dancer. Alright, Bob. Be good. Be good, Bob. Take up Vial. Bob. Oh, there's our High Priest. Oh, that's really good. Well, we're gonna lose our High Priest, but I think it's worth it. So we Sacred Foundry, untapped. High Priest. Grow Champion. Cunning Spark Mage. Grow Champion. Go attacking. If our opponent wants to block, that's great. No blocks. Well, it would be sweet if we could keep this alive and do it repeatedly, but with our opponent not having a Boggle, we're just going to kill Spirit Dancer, not let our opponent draw cards. Yes, please. Alright, well, that's our deck doing what it wants to do. Opponent, another Spirit Dancer. Well, come on! Ooh. Hyenumbra. That's annoying. Alright, come on, another High Priest. Or, I guess, another Cunning Spark Mage? Well, let's see what happens here. Let's Dark Confidant first. See what we hit. Javelineers. Well, Vial's going to stay on 2. Champion. Well, play Champion of the Parish. Grow grow Champion of the Parish. Play Javelineers, grow Champion of the Parish, and Champion of the Parish. Dark Confidant, grow Champion. Go attacking. Opponent blocks. Well, last card. Tear Hyenumbra. And that does it. High Priest coming through. The removal coming through. All right. It's possible. Run it back. High Priest. It's all up to you. High Priest. You can do it. Okay. Give us our High Priest. Razor Verge Thicket. And Boggle. Oh dear. Opponent passes. Well, let's Plains and Ether Vial. Pass the turn. We can get down Thalia next turn, but we'll see how big this Boggle is. Forest. Opponent. Wow, no aura? That's good. Gets in. Alright, down to 19. Stony Silence. I guess that slows us down a bit. I might as well still take up Vial. Marsh Flats. Crack it. Grab a Swamp. And Thalia. Pass the turn. Come on, High Priest. That's what we need. Wooded Foothills. Cracks it. Temple Garden. Untapped. And Spirit Dancer. Okay. Wait, no. You can't. Oh, another Boggle. Alright. Opponent passes. Well, Vial taken up for no real reason. Well, I guess we play Champion of the Parish. Arid Mesa. Crack it. Grab a Plains. Dark Confidant. Pass the turn. The problem is this core Spirit Dancer is going to get really big. Come on, no enchantments. Horizon Canopy. Ugh. Spirit Link. Yup. Draws a card. Grows the Spirit Dancer. No more. Opponent. Attacks. Well, we will triple block. Gonna kill Bob and Thalia. Alright. Opponent paths. We get our last Plains. Well, our board is Wrath, but we did deal with this Spirit Dancer. Losing Bob is annoying. Yep. Oh, come on, deck. You can do it. Opponent passes. Vial. I guess we'll keep it on 2. Well, alright. Another Dark Confidant. Blood Crypt. Untapped. Spark Mage. Pass the turn. Alright. I mean, we're in it against Boggles. If we can find a priest to start blowing up enchantments, things get even better. Spirit Mantle. Okay. Opponent. Gets in. Well, we will take 3. Come on, priest. Down to 12. Dryad Arbor. Well, kill Dryad Arbor. Untap. Come on, Bob. Give us some love. Vial staying on 2. Dark Confidant. Well, I guess we play Cunning Spark Mage. Play Thalia Lieutenant. Grow the Dorks. Do some attacking. Well, we'll see. The Spirit Mantle means we can't block that Boggle. So if they can make it huge and find like find something huge and lifelinky, we're in trouble. We need some whiffage. All right, opponent draws 2 cards. What do you got? Horizon Canopy. Cracks it. Okay, that's not the worst. Opponent gets in for 2. Oh, come on, High Priest. We need a priest. Well, Spark Major Phase. Wear Tear would also be fine. Vial staying on 2. Bob. Well, play Metallic Mimic on Human. Grow Thalia's Lieutenant. Play Thalia's Lieutenant. Grow everything. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, full out attack. This is it. Do we get one more turn? Opponent's at 1. Oh my goodness, we're so close. We're so close to beating Boggles. Come on, with Horizon Canopy. Cracks it. 2 mana. Come on. Come on. Come on, High Priest. And we take out Boggles. We got there. We got there. Whoo, the High Priest coming through. Not in game 3, but in game 2. We'll take it. We'll take it. Whoo, sweet. Oh, man. Well, gives us some answers to stuff that usually doesn't have answers. That is the power of the High Priest. Oh, sweet. All right. Against the odds time, we are playing some Mardu High Priest humans. And, yeah. We have 0 lands, so we're gonna ship it. Oh boy, we have 1 colorless land. We will also ship it. All right, go, 5-card hand, go. I guess we'll keep Thalia. I mean, if we're gonna be stuck on 5 cards, Thalia might let us. Oh boy, good God. All right, well, good game. All right, Javelineers, show that card. You can do it, Javelineers. Karn does not really care about a javelin to the face or the body or whatever. Get him, Javelineers. I don't know why I love this card so much. It just cracks me up. The old art, the counter, everything about Javelineers just, oh man, it makes me so happy. He's got the nice little magic symbol and the castle and whatever that gargoyle thing is. Oh man. All right. Yep. Well, 20 turns, Javelineers. 20 turns and you got him. That's it. 20 turns. You can do it. Opponent passes. Oh, another one. Oh, dear. I don't know if another Javelineers is what we needed. Let's Thalia. Maybe that'll slow our opponent down a bit at least. Get in with Javelineers. Poke him. Poke him for 1. Not a 19. Opponent. This is pretty clearly traditional Tron, too. Eldrazi Tron, I would feel a little better about, but... Oh, boy. Expedition map. Tron incoming. Well, this Thalia did help. Man, maybe if we draw land here? Alright, so play the land. Javelineers, number 2. Thalia's Lieutenant. Go attacking. I mean, you never know. Get in there, Dorks. Down to 14. We got this Cunning Spark Mage. High Priest would have actually... That is a way we can kill, like, a Karn or something. Too bad we can't kill a land, but... I mean, we just gotta go. We gotta go for it. Oh, Natural Tron. That's unfortunate. Alright, is it something that Javelineers can handle? It's a Karn. Okay, come on, Javelineers. Kills Thalia. Alright. Well, we will. Cunning Spark Mage. Grow Thalia's Lieutenant. Karn, opponent. Down to 10. Kill Karn. Maybe we should have just ignored Karn and went all at our opponent. That always feels like a bad plan, though. Forest. Ugin. Alright. And that does it. Javelineers can also not deal with Ugin. Well, okay. Well, we start with 5 cards, and this is a rough matchup of sorts. We get 2 Damping Spheres. We don't have a way to really kill a land, which makes Surgical not super exciting. I guess 2 Wear Tears? Go down. I'm sorry, Javelineers. I love you, but this is not your time to shine. Alright, run it like that. Oh, goodness. Yeah, this feels like a tough one. A tough one. We could just draw one of our Damping Spheres, and that at least buys us a minute. We're trying. This was a matchup we were hoping not to play, honestly. This feels like it's not. This has got to be one of our worst matchups. Alright, we are on the play. Okay. I mean, this hand seems reasonable. So let's, yeah, let's just Marsh Flats, crack it, get a Godless Shrine, untapped. We don't have a Damping Sphere, but we can disrupt our opponent a bit, get down an Ether File, pass the turn. Urza's Tower, Chromatic Star, yep. Well, take up Vial, Sacred Foundry, untapped, play Thalia to try to slow down this can tripping. Opponent. Oh dear. They're just gonna Tron us. They can't Sylvan Scrying, but they can Ancient Stirrings. Oh, no Tron. Tower, mine, no power plant. It's a power plant. Okay, Damping Sphere, off the top. Actually doesn't work because we have a Thalia. Okay. How do we do this? Do we have any hope in the world? Vile, gonna take up. Oh, no! Oh, so bad. So bad. Oh, Thalia Damping Sphere combo. Oh, we drew one of them too. But we can't cast it. Alright, so I guess we just... I think we actually just Dark Confidant, get in with Thalia, hit our opponent. Dark Confidant gives us our best chance of hitting a land for this Damping Sphere. And then we can Kite Sail on draw step and try to take something. Thalia does mean they can't just Karn us. So, stop on our opponent's draw step, Vile, Freebooter, Wormcoil, Sweet Mother of Mercy, Worldbreaker, Ancient Stirrings. Well, we will take Oblivion Stone. Opponent plays a Wormcoil. That is a big old problem. Alright, come on, Bob. Give us a land. Give us a land for this. Alright, so Vile stays on 2. We need a land for this Damping Sphere. We did not hit it. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate, I say. Well, get in with Freebooter. And I guess we just pass. Opponent untaps. Draws. I'm not sure how we deal with 2 Wormcoils, though. And they top decked a Forest? Oh my goodness. Oh my Lord Almighty. Okay. Yeah. Worldbreaker. Goes after Vile. Well, let's Vile in High Priest. Haha. Gotcha. Yep. We lose our Vile, unfortunately. Opponent. Gonna go attacking. No attacks. Alright. Well, come on, Bob. Alright, there's a land. So play the Swamp. Definitely playing Damping Sphere. This has sneaky reach. Alright, pass the turn. Opponent. Expedition Map. Cracks it. Gets a tower. Plays the tower. And passes. Alright. We draw. 2 cards. Land. Alright, so let's Marsh Flats. Crack Marsh Flats. Get a Plains. Oh, we can only do one thing still? Yeah, we can still only do one thing. Well, let's Freeboot. Take Ancient Stirrings. Pass the turn. Now, I guess we should have... Yeah, we kind of messed that up. We should have played the tap land, I guess. Opponent draws a Forest. Well, we know their hand. It's not good. But they are getting enough mana they can just cast stuff, and we can't really hurt them because of this Wormcoil. Opponent. Attacks. Yeah, let's block with High Priest. Kill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I guess we just gotta kill Wormcoil. Opponent gains some life, get some tokens. We want to kill Worldbreaker, but if they get back Worldbreaker and Damping Sphere, another Wormcoil just keeps it coming. Opponent passes. Dark Confidant. High Priest, Ether Vial. Play Concealed Courtyard. Play High Priest. Pass the turn. I think we're just losing naturally here. Opponent untaps. Combat. Big attack. Well, we will block here, block here, block here. Good God, that doesn't even work. Ugh. Well, alright. Actually, can we go to 1? Alright. Block like that. Drop to 1. Kill the token. Now, we've killed a couple things with High Priest, but boy, this matchup feels bad. Land. Map. Opponent's also up to 32. Star. Cracks it. Cracks it. Alright. Opponent passes. Oh, now we draw the Spark Mage. Well, let's... Man, we're in chump block mode. Thalia's Lieutenant. Pump the Dorks. Go attacking. Opponent down to 28. Pass the turn. Opponent adepts. Chromatic Sphere. Redraws. Oh boy. Ancient Stirrings. Finds. Ugin. Okay. Sanctum of Ugin. Fitting. Opponent. Attacks. Well, we block. We wear. Untap. Down to, still at 1. Yeah, that does it. Alright. Well, Tron does not feel like a good matchup. Not even a little. Oh, boy. Alright, we'll get him next time with our Priest and our Javelineers. Alright. Against the odds time, we are playing some Mardu High Priest humans in Modern. And we're on the draw. 1 land. Okay. We're keeping. Come on, magic gods. Give us land. Mountain. Goblin Guide. Alright. Goblin Guide, give us land. You can do it. Gets in. Aha! It's a Marsh Flats. Okay. Well, this is going to be interesting. Our High Priest will be funny. Although, we don't have good life gain. Alright, opponent. Opponent passes. I'll play Marsh Flats. Pass the turn. And discard a Dark Confidant. Mountain. Swift Spear. Oh, so many Goblin Guides. That's not good. Opponent. Attacks for 5. Goblin Guide. Land. Goblin Guide. Ether Vial. I think Vial's going to be too slow. Crack this. Grab a Sacred Foundry. Our mana's working out, but that's just such a fast clock. Yep, down to 12. Opponent passes. So play Concealed Courtyard. Play High Priest. Pass the turn. Mountain. And Lava Spike. Oh, we might just be strictly dead. Down to 9. Opponent. Big attack. Goblin Guide. Kite Sail on top. Kite Sail on top. We do have some good sideboard cards. I will say that. Block Swift Spear. Kill Swift Spear. Okay. Good job, High Priest. Rift Bolt. Yeah. That puts us to very dead. Kite Sail. Alright. Well, that was a pretty good burn start. We just died on turn 3. So we get to bring in Brutality, 2 Auriok Champions, 3 Chemballs, and a Sin Collector. And then we go down all the Dark Confidants. Probably Militia Bugler. And what? Maybe just like a couple Javelineers. The nice thing in this matchup is our High Priests are going to take damage. Our opponent can really not damage them. Whew, Spark Mage Tribal. I think we mulligan. I don't think that hand is going to work. Alright, this isn't horrible. We don't have any life gain, unfortunately. Concealed Courtyard, we'll keep it. Well, Sacred Foundry, go. Opponent, Mountain, and Goblin Guide. Well, we will take our free land. Yep, down to 18. Come on, something that gains us life. Auriok Champion's the best. No, another Spark Mage. Well, I think we just High Priest. And make sure that we're not going to take damage from this Goblin Guide. Opponent, Mountain, and Goblin Guide. And Lavamancer. Jeez. Off to the fast start again. Opponent, attacks. Godless Shrine. Marsh Flats. Well, we're getting the lands out of the way. So block a Goblin Guide. Kill a Goblin Guide. Untap. Play a Swamp. Spark Mage. Kill Lavamancer. Pass the turn. Oh, come on, life gain. We're like an Auriok Champion away from stabilizing here. That's what we really need to find. Mountain. Searing Blaze. That's not great. Lava Spike. So we're down to 8. Pony has 2 cards in hand. Gets in with Goblin Guide. Top card is Metallic Mimic. Okay. Well, we still need some life gain. That's what we really need. Down to 8. Opponent passes. So play the Plains. Play Metallic Mimic on human. Play Freebooter? Okay. 2 lands in hand. Well, that's a bit of a relief. Pass the turn. Well, that is very good news. Very good news. Opponent untaps. Hopefully I don't top deck Searing Blaze. Arid Mesa. And opponent gets in. Interesting. Mimic on top. Bolts Freebooter. Well, I mean, we will trade. Trade with the Goblin Guide. We draw a Mimic. Well, we play a Mimic on human. Play a Mimic on human. Play Godless Shrine. Tapped. Pass the turn. Alright, opponent, what do you got? Untaps. That's a lot of mana. Alright, Rift Bolt down to 5. That's still 2 cards, though, that our opponent needs. Opponent passes. Well, run out Spark Mage. Freeboot. Attack for 7. Opponent cracks. We need our opponent to whiff 1 time. 1 whiff. If they go runner damage, burn spells, then we lose. Opponent. Mountain. Eidolon. Okay. That's not the end of the world. Well, go to combat. If we attack like this, we lose to exactly Searing Blaze. Alright, attack like that. Opponent takes it. Well, please not Searing Blaze. Anything but Searing Blaze. And we managed to win even without drawing any life gain. Oh, alright, no Searing Blaze. We snuck out the win. That was sketchy, but we got there. I guess we should bring in Path 2? Yeah, let's go down 1 more Javelineers. Opponent's playing a lot of creatures. Actually, you know what? Let's go up Militia Bugler as well, to go digging for our life gain stuff. Alright, run it like that. Well, High Priest has been pretty decent. Our opponent pretty much always has to lose something to kill it, so it's kind of like a weird Death Toucher. It hasn't been insane, but it's been fine. Well, no life gain, but this is a decent hand. Wooded Foothills. Cracks it. Mountain. And there's a Goblin Guide. Opponent gets in. Land? Freebooter. Alright. Well, down to 18. Play Concealed Courtyard. Play Ether Vial. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Mountain. Swift Spear. Oh, here they come. Rift Bolt suspended. So opponent gets in for 3. Ether Vial on top. Yup. Well, down to 15. Vial ticks up to 1. Play a Plains. Violin Champion. Play a Freebooter. Grow the Champion. Oh, 2 smash to smithereens. Well, take a smash. Pass the turn. Well, Ether Vial is a good target for our opponent. Rift Bolt comes down. Kills Champion. Oh, we're taking some damages. Inspiring Vantage. Smash to smithereens. Yep. So we're down to 12. 10, 9, 8, 7. Ugh. Okay. Attacks. Goblin Guide gives us a land. Well, we take it, unfortunately. Down to 7. Is it too late? I guess we'll find out. Auriok Champion. Marsh Flats. I don't think we can Ether Vial. I think we just gotta pass. Plan on blocking. And hope that this Auriok Champion can dig us out of this. Opponent. Combat. Attacks. That was a strange attack. Freebooter on top. Well, let's double block. I think we're okay with giving our opponent back Smash and then just never playing Ether Vial. Goblin Guide down. Sacred Foundry. Tapped. Alright. Crack. Down to 6. Grab a Blood Crypt. Untap. Champion of the Parish. Gain a life. Up to 7. Thalia's Lieutenant. Gain a life up to 8. Wow, are we pulling this out? This champion came through at the perfect time. Up to 8. No attacks. No attacks yet. Pass the turn. Opponent. Tap land. And passes. Play Cavern on human. Play... Oh, we can't Metallic Mimic, can we? That also turns on Smash. Play Cunning Spark Mage. Gain a life. Grow our dorks. Up to 9. Get in with Champion. Opponent takes it. Yup, pass the turn. Untaps. Wow, opponent's flooded out at a bad time. Spark Mage. Pinging. Yeah, Magic God's a little bit of frown on our opponent. We'll take it, though. We'll take it. Untap. Well, I mean, yeah, let's Freebooter. Get a bunch of triggers. Target our opponent. Gain a life. Bolts our Freebooter. Sure. That's fine. Up to 10. Smash in hand. Go to combat. Attack. See if we can close this out. Opponent. Down to 4. Pass the turn. Can't play the artifacts. And I think we got there. Opponent. Helix. That is a good draw. All right. Opponent passes. Well, let's ping. Down to 6. Untap. Play Thalia's Lieutenant. Well, not the most High Priesty of matchups, but, I mean, a win's a win. An opponent scoops it up. Huh, High Priest, it did do some work. It didn't in that last game, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Sweet. All right. Against the odds time, we are playing some Mardu High Priest humans. And, all right, no High Priest, but we got a Bob to dig for one. And some decent human stuff if we find one. Conceal Courtyard. You. See what our opponent's up to. So many 2-drops. Flooded Strand. Cracks it. Plains. And, oh goodness. Oh boy. Allies. Oh, okay. Well, this is a High Priest matchup. If there was ever a matchup where we wanted to ping people to death with High Priest, it is the ally matchup. High Priest seems absurdly good in this matchup, actually. Okay. Pass. Well, Conceal Courtyard, we're just gonna Bob. Get down Bob, see if we can draw into a High Priest. Oh, High Priest seems so good here. Pass the turn. We also want to hit another land so we can 2-drop on turn 4. Since we got all 2-drop, Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Akum Battle Singer. Well, that's a lot of damage. Yup. And yup. Actually, maybe we should just block this Battle Singer. We might have to. Yeah, I think we do. I really want these cards, but we can't let that live. We take 3, down to 17. We do have another Bob, too. Thalia's not the most exciting. Let's just try again with Dark Confidant. Pass the turn. Oh, we really need a land. Really. Bone it. Untaps. Flooded Strand. Goes to combat. Gets in. That's odd. No pre-combat allies. They must be planning on killing Bob. Alright, down to 15. Bone it. Passes. Huh. Okay. Give us a land. Give us a land, Bob. You can do it. You can't do it. Well, let's just... Freeboot, I guess? Oh, we really needed to play 2 things this turn. At least we get to see what's going on in our opponent's hand. They might have Collected Company. Boros Charm, good lord. Oh! They just have 9 points of burn. Oh, it's this kind of allies. Okay, we're dead. Yeah, we're super dead. Okay. We're literally can't win from here dead. Alright, well, we will scoop it up. Oh, that explains why they were not playing more allies. Okay, so I guess Auriok Champions, Collective Brutality, Path to Exile seem like our best bets here. Going down Thalia's and Freebooter actually seems alright. Well, let's go down Militia Bugler. We get to be on the play. High Priest does seem really good in this matchup. We get to play first. Well, alright, we'll keep this. Only 1 land, but we do have an Ether Vial, and we do have a High Priest. So, Conceal Courtyard, Ether Vial. Pass the turn. We even have Javelineers to ping the High Priest, so we mostly just need a way to grow it. A way to get it higher than 1 toughness. Plains for our opponent. And there's a Free Blade. Yup. Opponent. Passes. Well, take up Vial. Godless Shrine. Huh. Let's just play Champion of the Parish. Godless Shrine. Untapped. Pass the turn. Opponent. Windswept Teeth. Cracks it. Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Down to 17. And there's a Battle Singer. Now, this is fine. Yup. Opponent. Attacks. Well, we will just Path Free Blade. Javelineers is actually really good against allies. Vial and Javelineers. Grow champion. Untap. Take up Vial. Blood Crypt tapped. Yeah, let's just freeboot. Grow our champion. I think we want to save High Priest for the surprise. Alright. What do you got over there, opponent? 2 Bushwhackers and a Bolt. Alright, that's a little less scary. Well, get in with champion. Opponent. Down to 14. If our opponent goes attacking, we get just a really nice 2-for-1 with High Priest. Like if they go on the Bushwhacker plan. Oh, it's such a... Aww. Opponent scoops it up before the priest can even come down. Alright. Well, maybe we want a Sin Collector too. Let's go down a Dark Confidant for a Sin Collector. They have a lot of spells. They have many spells. Run it like that. Okay. We got our combo. We are on the draw, and we'll see if it's too slow, but planes for our opponent. Free Blade. Once we get these Spark Mages down, they're going to be so good. Path off the top? That would be so good. Well, Concealed Courtyard, Javelineers, which does seem like secret tech with their their sweet little javelin counter. Oh, Modo. That is a javelin. You nailed it. Modo. Found it. Gonna get in with Free Blade. Sure. Oh, not get in with Free Blade. Well, let's Concealed Courtyard, and let's go for the combo. We're not dying too quickly. Metallic Mimic on human. This lets our High Priest have 2 toughness and potentially survive our pinging assault, which is our plan. Opponent. Combat. Passes. Oh, boy. Well, let's Cavern of Souls on human. And I think we just... Cunning Spark Mage? And we'll pass. Alright, opponent. It's coming. Next turn it's coming with Kite Sail backup. Alright, opponent draw a land, which is good. I was afraid they would just scoop. Although allies are hilariously weak to Cunning Spark Mage. Even the ones that get huge enter with 1 toughness. Opponent. Fire Mantle Mage. Alright, so we will just ping Free Blade. Throw a javelin at Free Blade. Got him. And now the High Priest party begins, and I think our opponent's in a whole heap of trouble. Oh, another Metallic Mimic too. Well, now we get to play Metallic Mimic on human, play High Priest of Penance, and this is the end of the end for our opponent. Combo. It's a combo. Is this a High Priest scoop? Not yet. Well, I mean, we will ping our High Priest. Got him. Kill Fire Mantle Mage. Yes, we will do that. Go attacking. Hit our opponent down to 15. And yeah, the combo is set up. That's a 3/3 High Priest with a Cunning Spark Mage. So, not sure how... I mean, our opponent's got to kill something, basically. Opponent. Free Blade. Okay, that dies to High Priest, but sure. Oh, they got to kill it or they're just ruined. Opponent. Reckless Bushwhacker. Oh, boy. Okay. I mean, I still don't even think you can attack. High Priest just clean 2-for-1. Alright, well, High Priest, do your thing. We will block Bushwhacker. Oh, this High Priest is taking over. Kill Free Blade. Yes! Oh, High Priest. Opponent passes. Well, let's freeboot. This janky deck is actually doing pretty well, and opponent scoops it up, and that was a pretty dominating performance. High Priest, that was about as good as it's ever looked. Sweet. So what do we learn this week about High Priest of Penance in Modern? And overall, the deck was pretty reasonable. We got in 6 matches, won 4, so like 66.7 match win percentage. A little bit worse in games because we kind of got blown out by Tron, and in some of our losses, we finished with 9 wins out of 17 games, which is like 53%, something like that. So, I mean, a reasonable winning record, and we also played Allies a second time. I didn't show the video because it basically went the same as before, but we also beat Allies again, so the record is even slightly better than it looked in the videos. So the deck was fairly competitive, and High Priest was a sneaky all-star. In some ways, it's kind of a weird against the odds card. It doesn't have those huge flashy moments where you play a 1,000-Year Storm and you play 20 spells and you do all this crazy stuff. High Priest isn't that kind of against the odds card, but if you look back on some of our matches, High Priest did things that no other creature would be able to do. It gave us a way to kill a Teferi in our all-creature deck. Even though we lost that match, it gave us answer to Boggle stuff, where our opponent's playing these enchantments. We have this main deck answer to Boggles. We saw it against enchantment, prison, mono-white enchantments, whatever that deck was, with Solemnities and Phyrexian Unlifes. Having High Priest be able to blow up Phyrexian Unlife allowed us to steal that win, when otherwise we would have been like locked out of the game. So we did some really sweet things, and even though they don't jump off the page like a huge Storm combo kill, High Priest was doing some really sneakily powerful things that no other creature in the format would be able to do. So I was actually very impressed by High Priest of Penance. The downside is, and probably the reason why High Priest is less likely to catch on as far as like top tier tournament decks, it does have some bad matchups, and we saw that against Control, for example. We did kill a Teferi, but in general, a deck like Control just doesn't really have many non-land permanents. So in those matchups, High Priest is kind of just a 1-1 for 1. The same is true of some spell-based combo decks like Storm that just aren't really interacting on the battlefield. Their game plan is on the stack. In those matchups, High Priest of Penance looks a little bit silly. On the other hand, there's some matchups where High Priest is just absurdly good even without our combo. A great example of this was Allies, where we were able to just like play a High Priest, block an attacking X1 to kill it, and then also blow up our opponent's biggest creature with the damage being dealt to High Priest. So just as a free 2-for-1 against decks like that, High Priest was absolutely absurd. So I was actually pretty impressed with High Priest. The deck itself was pretty functional. I also got to give a shout out to Icatan Javelineers. That card is just so sweet, and it's another card that's kind of matchup dependent, although in a humans deck, with the errata making a human, it's not that bad. Like a 1-1 human for 1, it works well with all of our synergies and metallic mimics and champion of the parishes and all that kind of stuff. So it does have some synergy, and being able to just shoot something down is so hilarious. So I really love Icatan Javelineers. I'm glad we got to play it because it's kind of one of those forgotten cards in the modern format that is legal because it was time shifted and originally from Fallen Empires. So it's really cool to see Icatan Javelineers actually being good. And I gotta say, the combo, it worked well. I mean, obviously, we had some games where we didn't draw High Priest of Penance. That's going to happen. Even with our Militia Bugler, our Dark Confidants, that is going to happen. But we also had some sweet games where we were able to get High Priest of Penance up to like 3 power, Cunning Spark Mage it, Icatan Javelineers it, still have it alive, so if the game continued, which it didn't because we just won, but if it continued, we could have kept doing that the next turn, just Cunning Spark Mage, shoot down your best thing, do that again and again and again. So the combo worked well, the deck was pretty competitive. High Priest, while not flashy like some against odds cards, did some really sneakily powerful things, and I was very impressed with it. So overall, the deck was sweet, High Priest was sweet, and it was a pretty good week of against odds, I think. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed High Priest of Penance for Modern, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.